welcome to Conversations with Shan. Today I want to talk about being unapologetically yourself. I know it's not the easiest thing to do because people love to criticize, people love to judge, people love to assume and think because you express yourself in this way that you have to be desperate, you have to be lonely, you have to be all these things, where sometimes you're just being yourself. Not even sometimes, you're just being yourself, but it makes other people uncomfortable, so therefore they have an opinion on it, and then they want to push that opinion on you as if that what you do is wrong. And I want everybody to understand that being unapologetically yourself is a demand that you should have on yourself. Is a willpower and a strength you need to have. Being you. How dare anyone come in and try and change your characteristics or your personality or the way that you dress or express yourself just because they don't like it. If you don't like it, you kick rocks. It doesn't. People are allowed to be who they are. If they're not hurting anyone or committing any crimes or being vindictive or bringing any kind of hurt or harm to anyone, why in the world do you care that someone is being themselves? The way that someone dresses is a part of creativity, it's expression. The way that you talk, your personality, the way that you do your hair, the things that you do, all these things are a part of you. It's a part of being unapologetically yourself. We all need each other. We need doctors. We need nurses. We need children. We need men. We need women. We need different races, different personalities, different characters. It all makes up the world. It's all a part of a canvas. Just like you are a part of the canvas. And you're a precious part of the canvas. So don't be afraid to be unapologetically yourself. No matter what people think or feel, You're allowed to be you. And shamelessly too, And I know for some, I'm probably too much, or I talk way too much about this and that, but I'm me. When I get up, I'm me, and I can't not be me, because then I wouldn't be, authentic, and I wouldn't be unapologetically myself. And what I'm just trying to say today is just, you have your roots. Water your roots, water your soil, water your ground, and let it flourish in who you're supposed to be, in what you're supposed to be doing, because people, as you know, with celebrities and all the stuff that's been going over the net, people love you today and hate you tomorrow, whether you're wrong or right. People pick and choose when they want to celebrate you or what they deem to be, popular and all this and that. Nowadays, people, the things that people like is a load of garbage anyway, if I'm being honest. That's my opinion. But that's just my opinion. So, if I or you was to sit down and pay attention to what everybody thought of you, you will not live your life for real. You will not live your life. Because you're going to be too busy trying to fit in to a box that you was never designed to be in. Climb up and out that box and keep it moving. You think lions care what other people think? They're going out and doing what they want to do, They're fearless. They're bold. And they don't care. You come into their territory, they're ripping you apart, to say the least. They're expressing themselves. They're living in their truth. You might find them violent. You might find them, you might find them scary, but you will also see the beauty in them and their characteristics. And I think that's the same with us all. Some people may see the softness and feel like you being soft is a weakness, when really they don't even know that's a strength. Hey, they don't even know. But then they might see you as tough and they'll be like, you know what, you need to be a bit more soft, but they don't even realise that your toughness is a softness in a way, you know, because we all need tough love sometimes to bring us out of a place where we're kind of stuck in our feelings and just feeling, oh, woe is me. You know, you have friends and you have different characteristics of your friends. One's more outspoken, one's more soft spoken, and sometimes you need the outspoken, sometimes you need the soft spoken, sometimes you need the neutral. Every part of each of our personalities, like I said, makes up a canvas. You do not need to be afraid to be who you are unapologetically, and it doesn't matter. It really does not matter about people's feelings towards it, because we all have our own background, we all have our own different experiences that we've been through, and we all have something to share. As far as I'm concerned, we're all a walking book of poetry, with the battle scars, with the sad stories, with the happy stories, with the new memories, with all that comes with us, with the way that we dress, with the way that we express ourselves, with the way that we talk, with the way that we react and act. It really does not matter. We are all a book of love, and you should be allowed to express that. Now you can identify as anything. Well, I identify as being who the hell I want to be, you know, and I think that goes for all of us. Be who you want to be, because when you sleep at night, you want to know when the doors are closed and no one can see you and all the pretense is off, you want to know that you've been being you. You don't even want to come home and have to, you know, when you come home and you take off the wig and you take off your clothes and you're like, oh yeah, I've been waiting for this, I've been needing this, you know, having to do yourself up pretty and with the heels and all of this, and having to pretend in a way. But really, the amount of times I'm in the gym when I've had the wig on and I want to just take off my wig and dash it to one side because I'm like, it's hot in here. I'm training hard and I'm hot. You know, when I get home now, I take that wig off and I fling it to one side. You see the big old doo-doo plaits. You see how free I feel? Free. And that's just how we have to be when it comes to being unapologetically ourselves. You have to be allowed to breathe, man. You have to allow yourself to be, and despite what anyone else thinks, as long as you are being authentically yourself, you need to be laughing when people are talking. It's like, okay, cool, that's not your thing, but that's my thing, and you know. So yeah, I just pray that, you know, we can all stand in our truth, you know, be loyal to our truth and to who we are, and find favour and be pleased in it, find joy in that, you know. There's nothing tainted about being you and being real about being you. You know, your people will find you, your tribe, as they say, your tribe will find you. And that's it, and that's all. So, you know, I hope that you guys enjoy this topic today. And yeah, we'll catch you guys on the next round.